Jen, you are in The Mandalorian.
I am.
Now, are you in it enough to be called to the conventions to get...
I am. I did not realize that the people that enjoy the Star Wars enjoy it at a very intense level. and before it aired, I had signed an NDA. I wasn't supposed to tell anybody I was in it or anything that was going on, but of course... at live shows, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm on The Mandalorian." So I would tell people at the live shows, thinking, "Right, I'm telling 300 people. I'm not like telling the world. I'm not announcing it on social media." So I'd be like, "That's right, y'all. I'm a Jedi." That's what I was like, "I'm a Jedi. You got to tune in, right?" It turns out I am not a Jedi. I don't even know there aren't even Jedis on this planet. I don't. I'm in the wrong universe. I'm like talking about the movie from '78, and everybody's like, "No, Jennifer, that's not what you did." So it's very and what has amazed me the most is there are not fat people in the Star Wars universe. I don't know if you guys know this, but they just don't put. It was like Jabba the Hutt, and that was it. There's no other. There's no other fat people in it. And the episode that I'm in, Lizzo, Jack Black, and I are all three in the episode. So apparently, people have been calling it the fat episode.
The fat episode.
And fat people have are loving it. They have glommed onto it because they don't have. So I keep getting letters from fat Star Wars fans who are so excited because now they have someone to cosplay as. These big women Star Wars fans keep sending me letters like, "I'm so excited. I'm a Halloween costume, Tom." That's what I'm telling you. I'm a Halloween costume.
It's a smart idea.
It is. It's very cool to see that. I mean, I didn't even realize that. That didn't even ever occur to me.
And also that your character's name is Boba Fett is pretty interesting too. I thought it was a little on the nose, but
oh, that's fantastic. Yes, so it was super cool to shoot. Bryce Dallas Howard, Ron Howard's daughter, directed the episode. John Favreau was there. Lizzo, Jack Black, Christopher Lloyd was in the episode. I'm in. So it was an amazing 2 weeks of shooting.
It's a little bit of an inside question. I apologize.
Yes.
When you were working with Bryce Dallas Howard, did you find that she is in love with me?
I did. She would not stop talking about you.
How about that?
That was very bizarre to me.
I thought it would be.
I was like, wow. I didn't.
It's been distracting.
You know what's so funny is when I asked right when I first got to the set, I was like, "Who's the director of this episode?" And they were like, "Oh, Bryce Howard." And I was like, "Oh, could I meet him when he comes on?" I wasn't putting it together.
Sure.
And then this woman, we were all wearing masks still at the time, and so this redheaded woman kept talking to me and talking to me and talking to me, and I thought, oh, she must be like the AD or the script supervisor or something because she's telling me so many things. And then I'm like, her eyes are so beautiful. And then she starts talking about being in Jurassic World, and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So I go to my phone and I'm looking her up. It turns out she's the redhead from The Help. Right? The one who eats the poop pie. Wow. In The Help. That's her. And she's Ron Howard's daughter. Like, I had a whole epiphany. Her mother's from Gaydon, Louisiana, which is right down the street from me. So we had lots to talk about, and she was just lovely, and she was a fantastic director and really pulled some amazing work out of me.
There's a terrific book out there. I think Chick and I both read it called The Boys. It's Ron Howard and his brother Clint.
Yes.
And Clint appeared in one of the early episodes of Star Trek. But I mean, he was a little kid. And he still can go to those conventions. They'll have him come out. And
I'm sure. That's what I'm saying.
These super fans, they know all about the episode.
I have a booth at a Comic-Con coming up.
That's great.
I sit there and sign things.
You'll have a ball. You'll love it.
People keep sending me pictures of me from the episode and asking me to sign it and send it back. And I mean, like, autograph hounds have come out of the woodworks. And it just makes me laugh because this is not a world that I know, right? So I'm just like... I don't even really know the words that I said when I was on the episode. Somebody had to train me in the vocabulary of this planet. So it was very bizarre.
Cool,
it was very bizarre.
Our guest is Jen Kober. She is an actor.
I'm a pretty big fan of The Mandalorian, but I wanted to see a few images, and I looked it up on a Star Wars database called Wikipedia. And man, is that a good time?
Of course, yes.
Wow.
That's cool. By the way, Jen will be doing some stand-up this evening at the Summit Comedy Club in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Jen Kober is an actor and a comedian, and she's on a special summer tour.
Yes.
And you're going to be all over the place.
Yes.
And you are also featured in The Mandalorian, and I'd like you to describe what other people call the episode. I don't want to be mean.
They've called it the fat episode because it features fat people. Me, Jack Black, and Lizzo are all three in this episode of apparently a series that does not employ fat people. I did not realize.
Now, are you all from like a fat planet?
No. No, they are the we're on
planet fatness.
we're on the same. They are the rulers of the planet we are on. So apparently, it's a planet ruled by bigger folk.
That's I see.
But I'm a droid doctor. I am a lab specialist.
That's important work. Thank you for your service.
A coroner in a lab full of droids.
Tom, we got a ship landing from Gordo. If you don't
Oh, boy.
My housekeeper did call me Gordita for a long time before I figured out what that meant. But God bless her.
That's kind of sweet, though.
It was very sweet until she would always say it to me while like pinching my little fat cheek, and so I was always like, "Oh, it's very endearing." And then I found out it meant like little fat one, and
It's also sort of
all right.